It's another day. It's another day. We take it as it is. We discuss, we talk, we engage. The computer is working. I think I've done the best I could, best I can. Good morning, everybody. It's snowing. Mathematics. Hi, bro. What's up? How you doing? Are you in class today or you left class? I hope everything is fine. This morning, I want us to discuss, you know, some issues. Yeah, I have class today. What time you have the class, bro? What time you have class? Everything is good. Everything is going well. Now, in 3 hours time. Okay, that's good. We'll catch it up. I just want to do a 1 hour video, and then that is it. I'm done. It's winter. It's cold. I have to cover myself. I want everybody who is going to come online to understand that we are having different views, and we don't need to force each other to think towards our views or our own passionate thinking or perspective. We need to keep it open, and we stick to the guideline and never let distractions stop us from achieving our dreams. Today, being a busy day, but you set time aside to talk to people is very important. I never finished my work I was doing yesterday. I never finished this work. This computer, I was about to put Windows 10, but I told this guy, some of these point of sale softwares they put in these computers, they are behind with updates, and the reason why they are working with them behind the updates is because they don't want to pay for license. So that's why the guy is still using Windows 7. Like the video. That's why he's still using Windows 7 and 2013 QuickBooks version. Let me show you. Let me show you something here. I want to show you. 2013. I'll open it here. How can you use Lina? What's up? Hi, it's opening now. How are you doing? Are you good? And okay, let me put the password. You put the password. This one. Okay. Because they don't want to pay for the license of the software, that's why you have to face this kind of music. Okay. Okay, I want to make a sale quickly. Let me scan this. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I'll be able to make a sale here. Okay. Let me see. Correct. I made a sale. I scanned, wrist selected, sell missing item. Okay, let me see. Must be cash. Okay, let me come here. I click there, then yeah. So people don't want to spend. People want to evade spending money. You ask them why they are avoiding to spend money. Funny questions, funny answers. Lina, where are you? That becomes very irreversible. Now, uh, how would you run the business like with a system like this one? You can't. It becomes very difficult for accountability and efficiency. So, proposing we upgrade this system to the new generation system and updated, validated software for him to run the business is going to be a big problem because the guy will say he doesn't have money. That one makes me stop there and maybe perhaps deal with it later. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. I want many likes as possible. I want many likes. What is business management? How do you manage business? How do you manage? The way you can manage business is the same way you can manage your own affairs. It's, it's a habit, it's a character, it's something. It's something that we need to come together and discuss. Uh, let me see. I want to make. Oh, oh, oh. Vadmel Tessa, what's up, Vadim? Are you good, man? What's up, my creep? I'm good. Subscribe to the channel, bro. Let's move the movement. We are solving a problem here, and these guys, they're lacking me behind because when you talk about business management, it's becoming a problem for these guys to understand what you're talking about. Efficiency. Why travel 10 kilometers to bring your point of sale system to me to check on it? And then I come and find very funny things, reasons why it's not functioning. From upgrade, software stack, incompetency, so many things. So many things to be put together. Now, let's get to address this because this is what I have. This is a sale I made. Now I want to make another sale here. I think it's coupon. I need cash. I want to print. Okay, save first, then print. Okay, when I print, I have to go to preview, and then I see my result. We are hustling. We are hustling. Like the video, like the video. This video needs your like. You have to like the video. Running a business is not easy, and very few people will understand this because you just want quick things. Where it's not stressing you, even to gather knowledge from somebody you don't want. You just copy and paste malinated information that is already done. You don't want to struggle to know how to do things. And that is the generation we are having now. And it's dubious generation. It's a generation that is giving us hell. So, what you do here, you come here and you tell the system you want to print. Now it's looking for the printer. If I connect the printer, the point of sale system, it will program the system to print out. And then from there, I can zoom in. And you can see my receipt. You can see my receipt. Here it is. Here it is. You see it? Let me zoom out. Hey. Bro. Learn something, that's not even related to what you do or what you want. Learn something. Because when you learn something, if you learn something, it will come back to you as an investment. If you just want a freeway, you will not have foundation, strong foundation. And lack of foundation is weakness. What you're doing, when you don't know something, you need to humble yourself. And you need to be observing discipline. Discipline is efficient. It's reliability to success. Not liability, reliability. One of the key pillars. When you're hiring people to work for you, somebody to work with a system like this one, for you, let me put password here. What's the password? Let's see. Correct. Here I am. I want to make a sale. Let me scan one bottle here. Let's scan. It's not scanning. Okay, I'm there. It's cache. I wanted cache. Save. Wow. And there we go. Shido, hello. Yeah, I had a good sleep, John. What's up? There are some people who have a week. They rarely sleep. I need subscribers here. We are hitting 100 subscribers here. We are hitting 100 subscribers here. Chido, hello, how are you? Where are you? Okay, so let me see the print setup, and then I come, I exit. But there's a problem. I want to know why the system is not scanning immediately. I have to select the coupon because let me see. Okay, let me see again. Add a group. Which group should I add now? Surely. Let me come here. I want to make a sale with the system. So, and then I take the scanner. It doesn't want to pick. Okay, so I have to select this. Then I come here. Oh, okay. What was causing all this problem was because shortage, shortage of the memory. How do you go about it? Because I need to restart this system. I'm trying to override the sale on the system. I don't think you can be able to see. But before then, why the scanner is not working again? I think I have to do I'm not selling Savannah Dry. I'm not selling Henneken. I want Henneken. Why is it? Why is it? Okay? Why is it? 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 Yeah, I got what I'm looking for. Okay, so let me scan and see maybe. Ah, doesn't want to scan? Why? It's giving me crazy figures. Please, can you scan more things? I like the beeping sound. Oh, I'll try. Yeah, I like someone who expresses himself like that. When you like something, just say you like it. And furthermore, get to the channel and subscribe because we are solving problems here. Somebody cannot come to my house in the morning and drop his computer here and tell me, I want POS. I want you to update this. When I'm done with the work, I tell him, come and take your system. Oh, I'm busy. Then pay me. Then you go be busy. When you just give me the date of appointment, when you're going to come. When you're going to come and pick your system, I'll be home. We're going to take it from there. You bothered me. You want me to work on your computer. But when I'm done, you're reluctant to come and take it. Dre, Sean Fras, 863. I'm no longer into music industry. I'm not interested. Even though I might not be him. Yes, I did. The problem was the RAM. Instead of 4 gig requirements, he had 2 gig. So it was freezing and he couldn't understand why. Then when I checked the system further, I found out that he used, let me show you. You see, this is GPU. Yes. They use Colgate for cooling instead of Thermopist. I was like, these are the things that are causing the problem to your system. But I couldn't say because I need to work it out. Because you came to me, I need money. Who doesn't like money? But genuine money. Business model and role models are two different things. Because role model comes first. This stick cost, I think, $4, something like that. A business model is whom you emulate and his success and legacy. A role model, a business role model. A business model is what is that kind of a model of business you want to do. That's the difference. No, we have very few software guys who can help people who are having crisis after crisis on how to do things. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Going live is not easy. You must have stamina to do it. And you must demonstrate. I really know what I really want to give to people. Because jack me off. I'm finna go bite someone. Whom do you want to bite? Subscribe to the channel. We have the biters or backbiters, or it sounds sneaky, but it's fine. It's not easy. It's not easy. Struggling is hard. We are trying here and there to balance life and make something out of it. So when you wake up in the morning and you find nothing to do, you're waiting for 9 to 5 jobs, bro, you see fire. And when people come online to discuss in the community what we should do, you become one of the most defiant person there who don't want to learn. Your work is fun, entertainment, and you're old. You're old baggage already. If you're still stuck to those 9 to 5 jobs, waiting for pension, that's a miserable life. How many of you here knows how to farming, or you just know supermarket where the food comes from? One day I told my son, do you see these eggs you're eating? Do you see this milk you're drinking? I want to take you to the farm where it's coming from. Not in the industry where they're processing, where they are grazing cows. He looked at me and said, but it's coming from the supermarket. No, that's an outlet to feed you. It's a feeding machinery. It's a feeding mechanized system. There's a place where they are farming this. I took him to one of the dairy farm where the guy was having 10 cows, and he was doing great. So when I went there, I told him, I did not bring you to this area you can have fun. I brought you here to see where the milk is coming from. He saw the cows grazing. He saw the cows being milked. He saw the milk being boiled. And he took a cup and drank and told me, Dad, this is sweet. This is where the milk is coming from. Yes. Then I took him to the cage. He saw the eggs laying, chicken laying eggs, the broilers, and somebody coming with a bucket and collecting them and feeding them. Then he told me, Dad, you must be a good father. Most of my friends in school, they think food comes from the supermarket. That is it. I'm not going to do a very long video without direction, no. Then people start coming in here and talking the stuff they talk, no. No. Yes, bro, I'm fine. Okay. Hey, something is hard here. I want to know why this canal is keeping on fading. Yeah, now it's working. Let me try. Yeah, might set. Hey, yesterday was chaotic, bro. Those guys, the way they are talking there, bro. Are we not? Are we having a gay community? Yeah, bullying. I don't like the way people talked yesterday. It was crazy, bro. Sorry, but you really kept them on toes. I was happy. Hey, this is online. Some people don't have manners. I looked at the whole conversation. It's like now we're in a gay community. What's going on? Huh? Even the YouTube had to text me a message and for restriction and told me we're going to suspend this live stream because even one guy, I don't know is who from Netherlands, he said, why is it all about love messages here? I was like, what are you talking about, man? It was bad. How can you tell somebody you admire his eyes? Gay gang. Anyway, it's online, but we'll get the right energy. Uh, I didn't find the right content today. Those mind-boggling content, they need a lot of evaluations and thinking and logistics and what to say. So today, I'm working on the point of sale system here. Let me put this beer bottle here. This is a point of sale system. Somebody brought it to me and claimed it's not functional. So I figured out the main problem was these ramps, and I took them out. I put new ramps in, They couldn't work. So I figured out the main problem of this machine was the logic board was not cooling properly enough. When I opened, I saw it's like they have tried to solve that problem by cooling it with a Colgate. You know how those graphic chips, they need cooling. That was the actual main problem with this machine. Now I jumped into the database of their company and I figured it out that also their point of sale system is not working as well. And I had to reprogram. Now it's working. And I want to call this guy to come and take it. That's the story. I'm preferring this content that will give people hope, because I came to realize most of the people here, yeah, yes, I figured it out. Now the whole database, I can access the database. Let me come here. I want cache, and then save the scan item, save and print. I want the print preview. I come here, I zoom, and there you go. That is it. That is it. Awesome. Thank you. We have to go far. Despite the limitations, we have to go far. I think my set. Did I show you my yard here? Okay, I think so. You know my yard. That is me. It rained until my plants now they're shooting up. The spinach. I planted some spinach here. So, okay. The next job I want to do, I want to program the system for the cars. Yes, yes, green peppers. Can I show you again? I can go back there. Yeah? So I have a system I want to work on tonight. It's about Delphi software for the cars. You know, the cars, they have a software for diagnostic system. Somebody brought in a laptop. He told me Delphi, Delphi, Delphi version 2021, 10B or 11.1. And I have it here. He couldn't figure it out. So I think I want to work on it tonight and do configuration and activation and all those things, because sometimes I mix all these assignments together, because every single work you do is a content for the future reference, and if you put it on online, you never know when it's going to be peak and when it's going to be down. So the system can pick it, algorithm, and push you far and you get money. So you have to keep on trying. Doing a podcast for 2 hours is not easy. And yesterday it was going for 3 hours, and then 3 hours, 4 hours. People are getting crazy. I was like, what? Um, we have to get to 100 subs. We have to get to 100 subs. 20 more to go. And when we get 20 more to go, we are done. We are done. That's the assignment. You know, you must work with the targets if possible. You must work with the targets if possible. Yes, because people are bullying you, they are distracting you, they are posting their own things there, they are doing all sort of things. Then consistency, you know, when I went to sleep, I was feeling like my mind is freezing. I didn't know, you know, I just felt unusual, but I slept well, and yeah, everything is fine. Because YouTube, if you want YouTube to reward you, or you want YouTube to push the algorithm, be consistent. Okay, I know it's hard to make it a full-time job, but when you have chance, push the content. Every single free minute you have, make sure you use it to prefer to be online. No matter how long, one day that thing will reward. It will reward. And you'll be happy. That's a fact. So don't give up. Shout out to people. Be good to people. Talk. You know, people recommend. People they have these WhatsApp groups, and they can post your link there. They can post, you know, there's this good guy who is talking about this, or there's this kind of a guy, you know, presentation. Present yourself. Be consistent. If you're doing something like this, I'm doing here. Show people you are able to restore the system. Show people what was the problem. People will, people will, they'll be grateful. People, they have WhatsApp groups. They can post these links there. People will follow you. They'll subscribe because of mutual respect and integrity you have. Do you know how many abandoned channels are there online? Yes, I'm good at it. I don't think there is any computer in the world I can fix, unless it is manufactured by the aliens. I'm not talking about replacement. I'm talking about logic boards, soldering, because it's all about semiconductors, capacitors, transistors, ICs, microchips, and then the language is designed and programmed on the control chip to run the whole machine. It's called machine language. Then on top of that, you come to operating system, the interface between the hardware and the user, not even the user, the applications, the facilitator of that environment for communication to take place. My neighbor has a dog that is nagging, barking, barking, barking crazy. You know these small dogs, tiny ones. Waste of money. Waste of money. I spoke about consumerism mentality, strong mindset. People must stop that consumerism mentality because new fashion of things have come to the market. I'm running there. Yeah, the tiny dogs they bark. In fact, this what these white people are doing here. You find a man with a very big house and a very big yard. He has three dogs. One for the gate to stay outside the gate within. The other one is for the backyard. And then he has these small ones that are in his house, sitting on the chairs, sofas. They make the loudest noise because the big dog, the bulldog, or the German Shepherd, it stays at the back. If you see somebody passing by the gate, it will not bark. But this small one, tiny one, is the one that is going to bark, run from the door, come to the gate, bark and bark and bark and bark. And the big dog, it is just watching. It is not barking. But this tiny one will run from the house towards the gate, bark, 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 bark. And it's a very tiny one. Very tiny. Hey, they bark. Those dogs, they bark. Mindset, I want to do away with the crossbreeds. Yes. I think Africa is the only place where we have the original dogs. These crossbreeds, one thing, they can't stay without vitamins, without checkups, without, you know. Have you ever seen a place where the dog goes to the hospital like a human being? It has a clinic card. The dog got a clinic card. They have the ICU unit for the dogs. Dogs going for operations, like humans. Dogs having insurance. This type. You go, you take the dog to the veterinary doctor. He said the dog need to be admitted, and it's admitted there. They take blood test. They do lab test. They take the urine, urine. They take the poop. Hey, the dog is having this malnutrition. Even the cats. But in Africa, the dogs, apart from South Africa, in Africa, dogs are just roaming the streets. They are eating bones, eating in the junkyards, hunting rabbits, taking moles from the holes, taking squirrels.
You're going where? You're going where? Up with that thing you're wearing, sorry.
But in the Western world, the dogs, they go to see the veterinary doctor for appointment, like humans.
Umeanza na hizo vitu zako siku mzima bila hata kufanya kitu kingine kwa nyumba.
Yes, you can't see a stray dog because they are well domesticated. They have the address of ownership.
We left the milk there. Can you check it and then you put 2 more cups of water or 2.5 cups of water. Vitu zako za kulalia wewe ziko kwa floor.
I'm at work and I'm working.
Then pack your beddings. Pack your sleeping.
That's bullshit. Don't listen to bullshit. You know, in Africa, a dog will have 4 areas of residency. One, its original home. Second is the nearest garbage area. It can go and tear the plastic bags and look for the bones to crash. Doug R. Kings, no way. It's Samuel Jackson. Whoa, what's up, man? I'm good, man. Where are you? What are you doing? Others they say it's Dr. Dre, others they say it's Samuel Jackson, so which is which? Yeah, they look somehow similar. Subscribe to the channel, bro. But I love Morgan Freeman. Samuel Jackson act good movies, yeah. Then the dog has a third place where it goes to do the mating. Then the fourth place where the dog resides is where you take a walk with it without a chain. It's just running after you because you know, in Africa people don't tie dogs. It just follow you. They are very loyal. It's very hard to see a black man putting a dog in his car and moving around with it. You are doing what as a black man? You don't deserve that. It's like people are busy. Yesterday was a vibe, but they messed up. My plan for today, I wanted to go get a 4x4 pickup, get the life 4, go and pay for a game drive. I get into the game drive. I do a wildlife content. Maybe I can pay for one warthog. I look for a nice one, the challenging one. I shoot, I make content. But the weather is not good. So I might blog here 2 hours, 3 hours, because I want, I want, I want to push for subscribers and stuff like that. And you cannot push for them if you're not streaming. You have to stream, you talk sense, people subscribe to your channel. There's no way. That is the way it is. And that's why I began with a project. How to work on a PC, point of sale system. Then I go to the debate I'm talking about now. We have seen dogs going to the hospital, but in Africa, dogs don't go to the hospital. So why? What is the difference between Europe and Africa? It's only in South Africa where the dogs go to hospital. It's only enough in South Africa where the dogs, they have the crossbreds. It's only in South Africa where the dogs, they have the tag of ownership, the address. In other parts of Africa, dog is just something to be left there to feed on hard bones. Do you know in South Africa or in Europe, those dogs cannot eat bones. They eat soft food. You have to buy food, dog food, with a sack or a bag to feed it. In Africa, the dog is hunting in the wild. It's hunting those rats, those squirrels, those rabbits, those impalas. It's hunting. It's killing. When it want to bathe, it dives into the flowing water, the river. Have you ever seen dogs hunting in Africa? How they do? I think I need to go and do it when I get chance. If you have seen a dog in action, chasing a rabbit in the bush, jumping, swimming to close over, following, sniffing the ground to know where that animal passed, that's the kind of experience we want. Do you know those dogs in the West? They're just bully because you give them opium and fentanyl in the morning. That's why they behave the way they behave. In Africa, dog went back. It backs with courage. It has eaten fresh meat, crushed bones with its teeth. When they say metal grinds metals, bones crush bones, because dogs in Africa, they crush bones. They crush bones. It's almost 1 hour since I started doing this podcast, and I'm like, oh, I need to push. I need to push. I need to push for something. Let me see. I need to push. No, we have the wolves, we have the fox, and we have the dogs. Surf08, subscribe to the channel, bro. We have the wolves, we have the fox, and we have the dogs. They belong to the same botanical class, but the dogs in Africa, they can't enter your house. And yellow can't speak Vietnamese. Are you in Vietnam? Hanoi. Are you in Hanoi? I've been to Hanoi. Beautiful women there. What's the behavior of the dogs in Vietnam? Are they domesticated? Are they cool dogs like the ones in the West? Or the ones in... No, I think it's only in South Africa where dogs, because there are so many white people in South Africa, and they carry dogs with their 4x4s. The dog stays in the house. Okay. The dogs in Africa, I don't think they can survive in Europe. Where was it before? Because indigenously it's supposed to be in Denmark for a very long time. It's supposed to be there. For a very long time. Do you know what these American and the British conservatists they are doing in Africa? They are taking away the animal species and preserving them, calling it sanctuary. Surf08, I'm doing great. Subscribe to the channel, brother. Subscribe to the channel. Ready M, what's up? Hey, cool. My queen. Where are you? So dogs in Africa, they have better freedom, more into nature, unlike the one that are staying in the suburbs, in the neighborhood, and they regularly have meeting. Those dogs in the dogs in Africa, they are free. Hi, Lady M, how are you doing? But dogs in UK, dogs in America, they're domesticated so much. How can a dog that was created to move freely, move while in a car? I was like, you're driving and you open the window, the dog is standing on top of the window with the head outside and the tongue out. Can those breeds survive in the wild? You introduce them to soft life, it's like That dog cannot walk even for 10 kilometers. The African dog can walk. Yes, I saw that in South Africa. Also in UK, it's happening. They put clothes on the dogs. That dog, uh, winter time. I'll do a podcast. When okay, it's winter here, but I'll do a podcast of those tiny dogs. They're shivering. They put clothes on them, and then they build a cage with a mattress inside there. Then they put a bulb there. We're just talking about the dogs. We have not touched the cats. Yes, they don't. That dog gets into the car, back seat, and you open the window. It will stand there with its feet and put the head outside and the tongue outside, going checking around the town. Sometimes, if you gave it blunt in the morning or dope, it will start barking to people it doesn't know. That's what it is. That's what it is. Those dogs cannot survive in Africa. Never. I've never seen dogs in Africa going for multivitamin injections. And they never get sick. They go to the most filthiest place where they're dumping. Or it can get inside the jungle. Sometimes it comes with woods. What bite is maybe it's bitten by a snake, or it fight the fox or wolves inside the forest. They start fighting. It doesn't have any infection. That dog will heal. It will serve the purpose. Now I want to get to the contentious matter. Somebody told me, if you see somebody single, particularly women, and they have those small dogs in the house, if you see those women in Europe, Maria, hi, how are you? Where are you? If you see those dogs they put in the house, they're not just pets. I'm not talking about their spiritual. They're not for protection. They're for something else. If we go there, we'll know what it is. I don't want to talk about it because I know you'll victimize me. That dog, it has its work. And that's why they're very close to women. Those dogs, they're very close. Very rare to find men putting dogs in their bedroom. The dog stays outside, in the cage. Beyond sitting room, no. What do they do with these dogs? Small dogs, especially small dogs. And they are so much attached to them. They don't want to let them go far. They just want to keep them here. If you have a relationship with a dog to an extent, it want to kiss you. Even touching you. Dog is a problem. Dogs are very romantic. Why did it go up 68% the past 3 years? Everywhere. Especially the processed dog food. In Africa, dogs, it eats the residue of the house. You just throw there. Sometimes you don't even put in a container. You just throw there. It feeds on it. It knows the maize plantations are the maize corns are ready. It just go to the plantation. On its way home, it will find a mole somewhere, or a squirrel to catch. Then to come there, sleep there, you think that dog is hungry. It's not. But in the West, those dogs, you have to feed them. I visited one guy and he was living alone in his yard. And I asked him, why do you have 60 dogs? The LA shoot caller, what's up? Work 100. What's up, bro? Are you doing great? It's Dre here. Subscribe to the channel and tell me how is LA. Yesterday I was talking about LA, a wildfire. I salute you, bro. If you're in LA, I'm sorry for the devastating fire that took away everything you had. You guys know, I'm sorry. Receive my gratitude with passion, and I really, really feel sorry for LA and what happened there. We're talking about dogs, bro. Yes, animal human relationship. I never wanted to go there, but the work the dog does there, the cat, you can't master, you can't be a master of a cat, but the dog will be loyal. Shalka, what is truly important to you internally? Huh? How can you ask me? Are you talking to me or mindset? They put the dogs in those apartments, especially those small tiny dogs, those breeds. If you see a dog coming, you're seated on the sofa, it's jumping on you, it's licking you like this, almost to kiss you. It's just, it can smell maybe the oil of the food or something. It is sniffing you, then sleeping there next to you, looking at you, sleeping again, looking at you. If you wake up, you move, it moves. You can't be single when you have a dog in the house. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, it depends on you, but that dog, there is a purpose why it's there. We'll discuss that topic another day. The moment I create private, the moment I reach that level, we'll have a private talk about this. It's more than meet the eye. People have messed up. The core topic agenda. You have you had even another dog barking here? It's I know that dog. It's next door. That guy has 4 dogs. I think it's 5 different breeds. But the one which is the loudest is the tiniest one. The window is always open. Like this one of mine here. It's always open. The dog is just seated there next to the sofa, to the window, so it can see the gate clearly and see who is coming. It just stand on a seat and then look and then start barking. And the big dog is just there outside and doesn't do that nonsense. It just look at you. Ah, this is not a threat. Ah, it's continue sleeping. But the one in the house, oh, that means the one in the house, it has a purpose. There's what it does there. And that dog is the one that even decides whether the other dogs in the compound are going to get privileges or not. Because the owner can take that small one, put it in a car, and drive around with it and find nothing wrong with it. Animals, they have feelings, they have emotions too. That's what we are failing to understand. Have you ever offended animals and then the animals, they are reluctant even to eat, they are reluctant even to stay next to you, they are reluctant even to come? Have you ever been a livestock farm? You take away the calf from the cow. Immediately after birth, especially in Africa, I saw it. They take away the calf, they hide it somewhere, then they'll be milking the mother and taking the milk in the bucket to the cow. to feed it there. Because they say, if you let the calf suck the mother, it will totally depend on mother and that connection there. And you want to milk this calf to use the milk. The moment the mother will know the calf has been taken away, it will cut the production automatically. I think that's clear what happens there. So in Africa, people, they hide the calf, and you prefer to feed it. You milk the cow yourself. And take it to the calf. You enjoy the milk production continuously for 6 months, 1 year. So I'll have a trip there. I hope some of you will fund me. I'll do great podcasts, great documentaries there. You will be amazed to see how life is. Very, very organic life. No machinery. People are totally dependent on their ability to produce, connected with the nature. Even these dogs I'm talking about here, you'll see them there. A dog that is crushing bones with its teeth, crushing them completely and eating them. And the dog in America, dog in UK, dog in Europe cannot do that. How come in some part of Africa, because I've traveled a lot in Africa, I've gone to so many countries in Africa, particularly in southern part. I never saw those small dogs, tiny dogs, the one that stays in the house. Why? How come they are only in South Africa? In other parts of Africa, you cannot find them. And in other parts of Africa, you cannot find a man driving around with a dog. Dog is a watchman in his yard. But in the evening, he passed through the butchery, get the bones and some meats residue there, put in a plastic. Come and find a loyal watchman standing there. And in Africa, people, they chain dogs. Have you ever seen that chain? There's that chain. I had one chain here, but it's for tying my tire. I wanted to show you. They tie a dog with a chain. It will be tied almost somewhere next to the gate or a pole. It will stay there. And a plate, they put a plate or a pot there and put water there. So that dog will never live there. Especially during the day, they tie it. At night, they release it. It roams the compound at night. Those are crazy dogs. But these ones we find here in West. Okay, there are some that are wild if they don't know you. But those dogs cannot survive in some natural areas. So
Rais anakujia pesa, anataka kwenda kununua sneaker parent yenye inaitwa kwa magazini.
What are we going to do? Guys, I want to take breakfast. It's around 11, almost. Uh, how many employees do you have? And what are they doing for you? They can't fast today. Do you know how long it takes me to do podcast? 31 landscaping. Oh, that's great job. Yes? Oh, okay, you can go, it's fine. You'll find me here still podcasting. I'm coming.
Let's enter here, please.
I'm back. Build the nation, bro. 14 in my town, but work the city 5 miles away. They don't get the benefits of breakfast and lunch, have to buy it themselves. Where are your workers from? Mindset. Yeah, those who are near you, they are the ones who benefits. The other ones, they can cook, they can organize themselves where they are. They have the gas, they have the electricity rate. That's the way it is. Those who are close to the boss, they have the privilege of enjoying what's around him by then. Those who are far away, they don't, but they have a way of doing it and they adapt to that. Okay, I'm still here. We look alike. The Dap Warrior. What's up? Bro, where are you? That's great. Similarity in DNA. Maybe my father visited, or your father visited. You never know, this group people are moving. The DNA is moving. It's swimming. Dape Warrior, subscribe to the channel, bro. Right, I don't travel 15 miles to give them food. Yeah. What do you look for in a man? Nothing. Nothing. A man must be dependent, must have his own commitment, assignment, achievement, legacy. Yeah, that's an alpha, male, dominant, traditional man. A man must own, dominate, control, and protect territory. Some messages I don't answer. I let people who are there to answer. Strong mindset. Strong mindset. We have encountered a devil here. I will not respond to chats that are not relevant to what we are talking about. I told you I'm a professional broadcaster, so I control public interferences. We are talking about variety of things. It began with I was doing software. I was teaching and explaining to people. Then I shifted to domesticated dogs issues and wild dogs and lifestyle of the dogs in Africa, the difference, and with those ones living in UK, Europe, and North America, they are totally different. And why women keep small dogs, tiny dogs, if they don't get married in their houses. Those women in their 40s and 50s, professors, master's degree holders. No, I'm not saying that we must eat dogs. No, you're not getting me. They keep dogs in the house for what? Those tiny dogs. I'm not talking about men here, I'm talking about animals. I'm not abbreviating or using sarcasm. I'm talking about dogs, the real dogs, and their dog habits towards people. And people are now commenting and giving their experiences. That's what we are here for. So, guys, we have a lot of things to deal with, and make sure sometimes you can do a podcast without comments, and I think that's the best way. So you can control. Yeah, people will just view, they like, they will not comment. And that one I think is the best way to go. All the live streams, podcasts you post, put comment notification button off. Reason, to avoid distraction. And people talking the way they want, out of topic, not in order with what you are after. Why do dogs in Africa behaves different from the dogs in Europe and UK? I've never heard of a dog having insurance policy in Africa. But in UK, the dog got address. You can find stray dogs. Unturned Circle Fillet. What is your next movie, Mr. Jackson? I'm not sure. Which one do you want me to act? Hunters. Subscribe to the channel, bro. Same humans from different countries. Yeah. Maybe the DNA traveled. We got to know with time. I wish you can like the video, because when you like the video, you make things easy. Tell me about the dogs in your area. How are they behaving? Dogs, the animals in quotes, not those names for dogs as men. No. Yeah, how are they behaving? Uniambie nikuja niwekele hiyo nyama. Huh? So yeah, we have to domesticate dogs, but for what purpose? What's the reason behind us doing that? Why so? Because many people have put dogs in their house, they have even paid insurance for them. For what reason? But if I tell you, we create a charity organization, we feed people in Africa who are dying of hunger, we dig boreholes to give people clean water, you don't want. Yes. What charity organization can you do? What can you do? What do you have to offer? What's your asset value? What is your interest? It's bigger than you think. When you come, 2 minutes, I want to do something. You have to go and look for it because you want to see. My sister had two dogs, a shepherd and a mixed lab and shepherd. They was like they should be, but they like to pray a lot. And when you get tired, they just pray by themselves. Oh, shepherd dogs are crazy. They are wild. Even if you try to domesticate them, they are wild. They are foxes. Yeah, they behave funny. Yeah, they are wild, very wild. That one I know. But uh, can you imagine a German Shepherd in the bush in adventure, particularly in Africa, how it will look like? I want to do this research, and the moment I'll start fundraising for these journeys, $50, £100, €50, be there, guys, because we want to to mix the artificially fed dogs. Yeah, I'm going to look for it in Africa. And that's why I'm saying the moment I'll say I want to go, because I'll adventure. When I say my people, $50, $20, €100, €50, they be ready. So I go and do this live stream in the bush and see what is there. Because I want to see this German Shepherd. It's a wolf in Africa. It's a wolf. Definitely, it's a wolf. But I've ever seen it in an actual adventure. Yes. Do you know dogs, they hunt porcupines? Do you know what is a porcupine? Have you ever seen that porcupine stays in a hole that has spikes? Even the leopard is scared to hunt it because the spikes. It's throwing the spikes. These dogs, the dogs, they are friendly. We can domesticate them, but we need to think about it. My people,
wagora ndekira thaburi hau riko aria kunjira kwenda wikate nayo smith ndagikira kwa mai wekira mai yake nirona mundu yake ni smith mai
adventure would be fun, but it needs money. Not much money when you're in Africa. The dollar, the pound, it's strong. Hey, oh shit, I have to go get lunch. I'll be back soon, but if you ain't here, bye, my brother. Always nice talking to you. That's good. These are the people I want here. People we can have conversation, we understand each other. I'm just worried about the connection you leave might cut out. No, I have good connection. The connection you live might cut out a lot. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, but I have the fiber in the house. It's sometimes interferences, or I might put the phone down, I attend something else. That's why maybe this live stream sometimes I have good internet, fast internet, but sometimes I put the phone down because maybe I want to attend other things. That's why. Yeah, everything is fine. So this life of the dogs in Africa and dogs in America are totally different. And I want you guys to tell me why is it the way it is? Oh, it's what I'm doing here. I'm doing some work here. Okay. Okay, let me see now. Okay, 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 okay. We are back to the conversation. Why do we have the dogs that behaves differently in Africa and those ones in Europe? They they are domesticated. This conversation is deep, and there are those people that are responsible to come over. We have it, roll, and discuss. How are the dogs behaving? One guy here said where he comes from, the sister got two dogs. One is a shepherd, the other one is a breed in the lab. Novel and news. Son, what's up? People differences. How are you doing today? We are talking about dogs here. And these dogs we're talking about are the animals. Why do people keep dogs in the house? Others, they let them roam the yard. But in Africa, dogs are raised differently. They are wild, they are adventurous, they move, they are strong, they walk, they know how to hunt. Can a German Shepherd hunt? Can it hunt for a rabbit in a hole? Can it chase an impala? Can it chase a squirrel? Do you think it can do that? Because the dogs in the West, they're domesticated. They walk and stay in the car. They drive around. So, what do you think? Is the way it is. Can we have communication so we can know actually what next? I'm absent minded. I don't know why I'm absent minded. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Take care. And I'll come back shortly. I'm a little bit busy with something, but I just wanted to do this podcast and give people hope, and I've done so. So catch me up next around 3 o'clock today. Have a good day, guys.